So with EA Sports dropping this trailer officially yesterday, we're going to be going over all the things that are officially confirmed in college football 26, going based off the research that I've done by reliable resources that I would consider people that you can trust to drop this kind of information, people that's had early access, people that had opportunities to talk with people and devs about the game as it's being developed and as it has been developed. So with that information being brought to you guys in today's video, all I ask for you to do is just drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel, and don't forget to hit that bell because we got a lot of information we're covering in today's video and in future videos to come, man. So as you guys know, if you're not new here, we got OCD on this channel, man. So we like to drop these things in order, man. So we're going to break this video down into categories, starting off with gameplay. We're going to talk about dynasty, atmosphere, overall quality of life updates in the game coming out, road to glory, and one of my favorite modes in the game, team builder, man. So starting off with gameplay, but before we start that off, one thing that we do need to talk about, if you guys do not know, this cover right here is the basic game and cover starring Ryan Williams and Jeremiah Smith from Ohio State. So this game will release for Xbox and PlayStation starting at $69.99. I do not know if it'll be releasing for the Switch that'll be coming out, the Nintendo Switch 2. The Digital Deluxe starring all these cover athletes, real life coaches, mascots, and fans. This version of the game will be dropping at $99.99, so pretty much $100, man. So if you get the Digital Deluxe Edition, that will allow you to play this game 3 days early. So the release date of this game is July 10th, 2025. So true college football gameplay, man. So Prove Your Program belongs at the top with enhanced college football gameplay featuring new offensive and defensive mechanics, experience new stunts and twists, then make dynamic substitutions when it counts. Substitutions, I started to kind of get the hang of it in Dynasty mode, so it sounds like they're going to give us the opportunity to make those substitutions more efficient and faster, especially for those of us like me who likes to play Dynasty mode. Over 2,700 new plays, 10,000 new players, and over 300 real world coaches. So yes, it's confirmed that real coaches will be in the game. As you can see on the front cover of the Digital Deluxe version, you can see real coaches on the cover. So coaches with their true to life schemes. This is the most authentic college football experience yet. So it sounds like the playbooks will be getting updated. They'll be adding new formations, and of course that's suspected with a new football game coming out. Over 300 real college football coaches confirmed, but coaches like Coach Prime at Colorado and Bill Belichick, as of now, still remain questionable in the game. Now, I said it before, so I go ahead and confirm by Andy Staples himself or On3, coordinators are confirmed in the game, and you'll mainly see them in Dynasty mode. You'll see them in Play Now stuff in certain cutscenes, but you'll have the opportunity now, for an example, with me being a Florida Gator fan. Of course, our head coach is Billy Napier, but our offensive coordinator is Russ Callaway, who just recently got promoted. So I would assume if Russ Callaway allow EA to scan him into the game, us Gator fans might have an opportunity to see our new offensive coordinator standing on the sideline. New formations like the gate formation is confirmed in the game. It's a Penn State formation, just to give you a little briefing, but apparently it's a formation when the left guard and left tackle are spread out wide. So that's something that's included in the game for you Penn State fans. New physics-based tackling makes the defensive tackling and pursuit angles feel a lot more user control, pretty much similar to the engine that was introduced in Madden. Something that I found cool also that was confirmed is the new defensive lineman function that allows you to steer the lineman with your left stick, and it allows you to drive the offensive lineman where you want them to go. Obviously, something like that is going to be based off the attributes and the abilities of that defensive lineman, and of course user stick skills. I feel like that's pretty cool for people who maybe don't want to put their linebackers out of plays or their DBs, so they rather use a defensive tackle or edge rusher, you know, control the line of scrimmage that way. So people who like to play like that, that'll be a nice feature for you guys. Wear and tear everywhere. The advanced wear and tear system delivers more realism, and now it's fully customizable to fit your play style, manage fatigue strategically, and save your favorite playmakers for key moments with dynamic substitutions. That allows you to rotate players in and out on the fly, no pause screen needed. So now that is something that I asked for in this video right here. If you guys haven't watched it, be sure to go watch it after you finish this video. I talked about that, man, on my wish list for this game. Sometimes when you are running, now I do hope this goes in depth. Now gameplay in full Dynasty mode video trailers will be coming later, hopefully this month. Hopefully in people, you know, with Dynasty mode, if you have certain players that you recruited and you like to use them in certain formations, I hope that this goes as deep as allowing you to put them in that formation somewhere within the game and they stay there the whole season and you don't have to keep doing it each game, if you know what I'm saying. Foundational football advancement. So College Football 26 foundational football gameplay starts with an improved coverage to give you confidence in shutting down your opponent and improved blocking. Oh my God, that is very much needed. To reward players' left stick skills between the tackles. Reveal the change to our upgraded physics-based tackling system and experience control on both sides of the ball, man. Also, pass rush, stunts, and twist optimizes your control in the trenches. A new custom zones feature to really dial in your covers at the line of scrimmage. Now that sounds pretty fire right there, but they'll talk about that more in the gameplay deep dive later this summer. New menu music confirmed. Now me personally, I didn't have no problem with the menu music. I went straight to Dynasty. As soon as that sucker load up, I'm pressing X 3 times. 1 to get off that press any button, 2 to press Dynasty, 3 to load. So I didn't really hear the music too much, but they will be changing that. So they're bringing popular songs from marching bands and fight songs to, from schools all around the country for you guys that, you know, was actually bothered by that. So now we're gonna move on to our next topic, man. We're gonna talk about Dynasty. So cross-play is here. College Football 26 Online Dynasty now supports cross-play across Xbox Series X/S and PlayStation 5. So you will now be able to run a 32-person online dynasty with friends regardless of the platform. Within the members tab, you'll be able to see each user system. To use crossplay, you'll need an internet connection. Make sure your internet's good, get that straight. The latest game updates and valid EA account. Crossplay is enabled by default in online dynasties, but can be turned off at any time by the commissioner in the league settings. So that confirms that crossplay and online dynasty will be back. It is only up to 32. I know some people was asking for more, but it's a start, man. A new game is going to probably come out every year, so you know they're going to save things to add to the next. All right, so now moving on to our next topic, and we're going to call this environment and quality of life update. So Enter the Sandman, as you guys probably heard if you have watched the trailer, it is confirmed for Virginia Tech. So all my Hokie fans out there, Enter the Sandman is confirmed. And you will hear the crowd singing the song as the Hokies are coming out the tunnel, man. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be a really fire experience. There will be different interests in, you know, like, so if you're playing a bigger game, so an example, if you're playing as the Gators and you got Tennessee coming to the Swamp, you'll have a bigger entrance for the Gators for that game than you would, let's just say, if it was Arkansas State coming to play the Gators in the Swamp. So I like that. The Big House, if you're playing in the Big House between the 3rd and 4th quarter, they'll be playing Mr. Brightside, so that's confirmed as well, and the crowd will be singing that as well. And also, as you guys saw from the trailer, a lot of drone light shows, fireworks, dynamic lighting is confirmed in the game. Also, dynamic weather is a big part that's confirmed in the game as well. So for an example, if you're playing a game, let's just say it starts at 3 p.m. Once the game enters about the 4th quarter, you'll see the weather change throughout the game, man. And I feel like that's very important, especially with the impact of the dynamic lighting that they clearly want to show in the trailer as well. Touchdown light shows are confirmed. So whenever that was in the trailer. So whenever you score a touchdown and you're playing a later game and it's nighttime, you will see those light shows play. That was something else that was asked for in my wish list video as well. Next level game day, feel the stadium shake as you discover more of your school's unique pageantry, traditions, and sounds with new PA tracks including Metallica, Enter the Sandman, as we talked about before, and 160 new specific chants, new mascots, and band music, man. Dynamic broadcast and commentary. Experience new and dynamic commentary tailored by Kirk Herbstreit, Chris Fowler, Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, and Desmond Howard, and Reese Davis himself, as you make history on the field, man. So battling back after a tough loss or a back-to-back 400-yard performance, their expertise insight adapts to your players' progress in Dynasty and your players' rise and road to glory. And speaking of glory, God, thank you for giving us the glory, because that's something else that I asked for in my wish list video as well. That was a big deal to me, man, because something I noticed with College Football 25, I play Dynasty a lot with a team builder team. And, you know, my current Dynasty I'm playing on is my my, Houston County dynasty. And I have 2 DBs, and both of them are star players. They're both leading in the nation in interceptions. And, those are 2 players that I would like to hear the commentators talk about the offense needs to watch for. Talk about the ones that actually made an impact during the season and in the last previous game. So that's pretty cool. Show off your championship. So the trophy room is back. It is confirmed. And now is your chance to show off to your friends too, your rivals, whoever you want to stun on. So there'll be multiple ways for you to earn different kinds of trophies. So 1, coach and manage your program in Dynasty. 2, focus on your journey as a college football legend and road to glory. 3, dominate online. That's pretty cool. So you can even earn trophies from playing against people online in the road to the college football playoffs. And then 4, compete in classic rivalry games and play now. So you can even earn trophies and play now. Home field advantage 2.0. So experience and enhanced stadium post that affects, including a more intense camera shake. New head-up plays, display visual and clock distortion. Jesus Christ. Clock distortion that simulates a high pressure playing as a visitor in a hostile territory rivalry game. The college football playoffs now has a higher stake. Use your confidence and composure to help you counteract that. Even a quarterback is as good as Arch Manning. Arch still hasn't doesn't have that much experience, but Cade Klubnik though for the Clemson Tigers did not struggle on the road as much in hostile environments. And I think Cade is coming into his senior year now. Moving on to the next topic, road to glory, man. So the ultimate student-athlete journey starts here. Rise from high school is confirmed, to Heisman glory with every decision shaping your career. Build your highlight tape to earn an offer from your dream school. Rise in class rankings and secure scholarships before other recruits. Earn coaches' trust. Build team chemistry and navigate the competitive recruiting process. Commit early if you found the perfect fit, or enter the portal if a better opportunity arises. Your path to the NFL draft is yours to define. So this is information that I found on a Twitter page. I'll leave it right here on the screen. I'm putting this information out and not saying whether it's true or not, but I found it interesting, so you guys can take this with a grain of salt, but I figured I would share it. So apparently 5 high school games will be played in Road to Glory. Road to Glory will work like this. So you'll pick 4 moments from a list before each game to play that have a basic goal worth 50 points and a bigger goal worth 200 or more. The better you do hitting these goals on those 4 drives you get each game, the more interested schools will be, and once you meet their threshold, you'll get a scholarship offer. You can commit at any time, but as you keep playing, if you do better, you can get more incentives and boost to your skills if you sign with that team as a part of your offer. This feels like their way of introducing NIL without introducing NIL to the game. However, if you play poorly, you can lose incentives, and if they sign another player at your position, the top score threshold could jump up and you might lose your offer. So it sounds like that's the route that they want to go with Road to Glory. Like I said, this came from a Twitter page, man. I just figured I'd share it with you guys. Apparently hat tricking colleges may be in the game as well during your recruitment selection. So me personally, that's something that I'm not going to do, because I'm not a fan of kids that do it to programs. I'm just old school like that. So now moving on to one of my favorite modes, as you guys may know, team builders. So don't worry, college football 25 fans, you'll be able to import your custom teams from last year seamlessly, ensuring that your favorite created teams can be brought over. Bro, that is the best information that I have read to myself and to you watching this video. So all the teams that I have made, all the teams that you have made, viewer, watching this video, you can import them to College Football 26. With new features in Team Builder, you can refine your team's details and explore enhanced roster editing options, allowing for greater control over your identity and legacy. Stay tuned for the Dynasty Deep Dive to learn more about these features. So when that Dynasty Deep Dive video drops, you guys, make sure you are subscribed and have that bell hit. We will be talking about that. If there's team builder information in that video, we will be going over that. That is the information in today's video, man. I thank y'all for clicking this video. Thank y'all for watching this video. Make sure you share it with somebody that you plan on dropping off in College Football 26. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell so as I drop information and gameplay on this game, you will not miss it, man. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Yeah, sit back, slide in. Shawty wanna come and ride in the whip. If Fugazi, I'm shipping legit. Fast films, give me right with the pace. Okay, H-John driving up other ways. City lights out of up and engaged. Pushing 90, but she still feeling safe for me. Black shades when I stalk through the lanes. Okay.